My name is Eddie Shivers, and this is a comical show. It'll be funny as hell.
And by the way,
Yes?
I'll give you my real name. It's Christopher Sean Woodbine, and we're known as the Fat Boys. So our stuff is really not meant to be serious
Or perverted.
or perverted, even though, sometimes it is. But we kind of make it up as we go, I guess is what you could say. Anyways,
I'm not trying to be verdict or anything or defend anybody. It's just me. I like to be funny. Just have a good time.
anyways, folks, here the show goes.
Enjoy the show. You ready to get seated, sir?
Yep.
Alright. I was walking down the street one night, trying to look for, see if I can find my pack of cigarettes where I lost them. Well, one night I was walking, and I decided to retrace my step, and next you know, there was a mother raccoon sitting over my cigarettes. And I was like, maybe she took my cigarettes. So I went up to the raccoon. Sure enough, little son of a bitch bit me, and just took off running with my cigarettes. Well, I decided to grab a shotgun and a pistol, go chase the son of a bitch down. And next you know, I got surrounded by 20 raccoons. And I was like, and I was just talking, I'm like, okay, what's one of you dumb sons of bitches took my cigarettes and just bit me? So, I decided to get the hell out of there. I was like, yo, keep your damn cigarettes. I'm not going to take them away from you. Next you know, I walked back. I got chased by 20 raccoons. And I was like, shit, run! And my buddy Chris is sitting there thinking like, what is going on? I stopped and chatted with Chris. I said, you want to look behind you? What for? There's 20 raccoons. Oh, shit! So we started running and Chris got bitten in the nuts. I decided to take a torch and burn the son of a bitch off.
I'd be like, I think we need to go to the hospital. We got some medical issues.
Well, Chris, it was a little bit too late for Chris. Because when we got to the hospital that night, he lost his penis.
Oh my God.
And I decided to look down my pants because I feel something moving. And I looked down my pants. There was a fucking raccoon on my dick. And I said, Chris, go get a sledgehammer and just nail me in the nuts with it. And don't worry, they would grow overnight.
I was like, I don't really want to whack you in the nuts, you know?
Well, I told Chris, you better fucking nail me in the nuts, so I'm going to nail you in the nuts.
Oh, if you really insist, I will, I guess.
Well, I said, do it. They will grow overnight.
No, they won't, man. I promise you they won't, because I'm going to try that.
And I was like, I don't give a damn what you try. Just do it. I don't want the raccoon humping my dick.
The only difference is, I've tried it with the lawnmower, and they actually got, cut off. But like I said in the first one, they didn't grow back.
Oh, these will. These are humongous nuts.
Okay.
So Chris decided to grab a sledgehammer, nails me in the nuts, and I screamed like a little girl. So the next morning I woke up, and I feel something flat. So I looked down my pants. My penis was flat, along with my nuts.
With no nuts.
And I figured out that Chris actually aimed the wrong way. He smashed my nuts in and flattened my cock. And I was like, God damn, now I gotta go pee flat. So next morning I went to the doctor. I said, excuse me, doctor, could you please help me to air pump my penis? The doctor says, he's just saying, why do you want me to air pump your dick? I said, air pump my dick because it's flat.
And you want it pumped up.
I'm not talking about when I pumped up. And the doctor's like, okay, let me see what you got. So I tried my penis and Chris was there and the doctor said,
holy shit, dude. That's not our penis. That's a taco.
Yes, the doctor said I had a taco. And I grabbed that doctor, I said, you son of a bitch, you better fix this, I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your fucking ass. And the doctor said,
I can't do that, son.
and I asked the doctor, why not?
Because what you have is not fixable.
And I was like, what do you mean it's not fixable?
It's a fucking taco. Which means you're a girl.
And I was like, well, son of a bitch, call me Betty Lou. So the next morning I woke up, they did a little surgery on me. I woke up the next morning. I was a fucking girl. And I decided to look down my pants. I was like, ooh, I like this smooth. So my buddy Chris saw me one morning and he came up to me, he didn't recognize me, and he said,
you sick, perverted freak.
I was like, well, excuse me, Chris? And Chris was like, oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't realize you were now a girl.
And I told Chris, I was like, well, I should learn my lesson not to get hit in the nuts with a damn sledgehammer.
And I told you they wouldn't go back.
And I was like, well, son of a bitch, fuck me, what an asshole.
And folks, by the way, we're truly sorry about the language, but it has to be this way.
Because it's fun.
But we apologize for the language.
And I apologize for saying the word nuts so many times. If you decided to hear the words nuts and tell me how many I said, please just write a comment below and tell me how many words I said.
Or if you don't like it, you don't
have to send a comment. But if you like it, if you're a girl that loves nuts, just please send me a comment or just give me your number.
And once again, we apologize for the perverted and the language and the we're just trying to make it funny is all we're trying to do.
Well, here's my another life story I had in Tulsa. I was walking down the road one day, just me and my couple friends. One was a girl, one's a guy. But the third one was a he-she, I didn't know about it. So next we walk into the bar. I was probably about 21. We walked to the bar. And I decided to stop to have a cigarette. And next this girl, this he-she, was standing right behind me. Once it bent over, I turned around like, excuse me, ma'am, don't you know you have nuts? And she's like, yes, I know I have nuts. I was like, whoa, ma'am, I'm sorry, but you have a manly voice. And she said, and whatever she said, she's like, well, because I am a man.
And you was like, holy heck.
And then I got the hell out of there. I ran so fast, I jumped out of my damn underwear. And next I was running down the street naked. The cop pulled me over and said, excuse me, son. Did you know your nuts are so huge and bulge and you need to put some underwear on because you might end up tracking all the ladies. I was like, well, I'm sorry, officer, but I can't stop running. There's a he-she after me.
And then I said, if I was in his shoes, I would do the exact same thing. I would be running too.
But if my buddy, me and Chris was like in Tulsa, getting his wheelchair fixed, next Chris was sitting right next to me with his wheelchair, and he walks up to me and says, hey man, look at that girl. Is she fine or what?
And then he was like, man, that's not a girl.
And I was like, and Chris was like, what is it?
It's a he-she.
And he's like,
oh my mother and Lord of pearl.
And it was the same he-she that chased us.
And he was like, we gotta run faster, folks.
So if you see us running down Tulsa, butt-ass naked, that means she scared the pants out of us.
And you know what we're doing, we're running for our life.
Because she wants to have sex with us.
Oh man, we gotta wear protection if we're gonna do that.
And she's like, I gotta bend you two over because you guys are gonna take it up the ass. And me and Chris says, hell no! So folks, this is just the end of my story, but I have a fiance, I love her to death, but sometimes she can be a pain in the motherfucking ass. my buddy Crazy. Saying, where's Andy? Where's Andy? Where's Andy? And my buddy Chris said, can you please shut the hell up for a minute? God damn. I can't speak faster than you can. Shit. It's like you speak Gonzales from Mexico. Well, my buddy Chris like, could you please slow the fuck down, please? You're talking in Spanish. So my buddy Chris decided to talk to my fiance, trying to calm her down and shit. Well, folks, we gotta go. This is the end of our show. Deuces.
Deuces.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
And cut. I said cut here.
Huh.
Oh, come on, Chris, cut the camera, man. You better turn that camera off. I'm gonna shove this microphone up your ass.
Well, go ahead. I like it.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.